Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. And if you aren't, maybe this will help because we're looking at Dimash and the Ultimate Dimash Guide Part 3. I've already done Part 1 and Part 2. There is a playlist below. It'll be in Dimash's playlist. Later, once I do, maybe not all of them, I'll set up one just for the Ultimate Dimash Guide maybe and put them all in there. I haven't done that yet though, but maybe I will soon. But definitely check the playlist for Dimash and they're all in there, the ones that I've done so far. And this one's about musical taste and influence. I haven't watched it yet. We can see the picture here. He's holding on to Michael Jackson's Thriller. I actually do. And it looks like he's got the real album there, and I do have that album as well. I love Michael Jackson when I knew him from when he was a kid, little kid starting out, and he and the Jackson Five too. Watched them grow up and watched him go through all the successes and all the trials and tribulations of his life as well. But he is an amazing artist. Whatever you think of other things, his music is incredible. His dancing is he's just got a lot in his artistry for sure. So I can definitely see why Dimash loves Michael Jackson. And I'm sure this is going to talk about maybe some of the other influences as well. Just before we jump in, if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, it really does help the channel a lot. We've been doing well. We passed the 6,000 mark, so that's excellent. Look down below. There will be a link to Dimash's channel and also to this original video, so you can go and support them, subscribe, like videos, leave comments. All of those things help the channel, so keep doing that. You can keep sending me your requests. I'm still adding to the regular list, and but it does take a long time because it's very long. So if you want to get it a lot sooner, within days rather than weeks or months, check in the description. There's a way to bump up your request. Also ways to donate to this channel. Buy me a coffee at $2 or a PayPal donation. Of course, you can buy more than one coffee. You will have to do that if you want to bump up your request because it's $6 for that. But $6 that is, not six coffees. But anyway, you'll sort it out. You're smart. Uh, also, there are links to my books and stories and other things down there. All right, let's have a listen to Dimash musical tastes and influences. Oh, I should say, I meant to say before we started, and we haven't really got started yet anyway. When I put up the video, sometimes there's bits of music. I think this intro music and thing, I have to cut it out, otherwise the videos don't go through properly. So yeah, if you're wondering what happens there.
В первую очередь воспитывался на казахской музыке. Я горжусь тем, что у меня хоть и академическая вокальная школа, но меня обучал казах. И все равно есть какой-то момент, где проскальзывает именно моя казахская сторона в моем пении. Я меломан, я люблю любую музыку. Я могу послушать рэп, я могу послушать тяжелый рок, металл, и после этого начать слушать оперу.
It's good that he has a broad interest in music. I think that, well, obviously, if you're a musician, that's very helpful. But I think for all of us, it's good to try out different kinds of music too, because sometimes we can get caught in a certain genre or even just certain singers or certain bands and not give fair listen to other types of music that could add a lot more to your listening repertoire and to your enjoyment and also to the lyrical quality or depth, etc., etc. So, or the instrumentation. So it's good that he has a broad interest. I think it's good for all of us. And that's on the channel. We have quite a broad spectrum of music here, and I like to listen to all kinds of music. There's some genres I prefer over others for sure, but I can listen to opera, I can listen to jazz, I can listen to heavy rock, metal, soft rock, pop music, all kinds of music, and each one has something different to offer, and they might not all be at the top of your list, but each one has something to offer. So why not? AC/DC, there's a heavier one.
Почему-то многие люди думают, что я люблю слушать и петь только классические произведения. Но на самом деле я люблю и рэп, я люблю и рок, я люблю и джаз, соул, панк, оперу и попсу. Вот. Из рэперов Эминем. Вы знаете, да, его, да? И, конечно же, наших казахских композиторов.
I kind of laughed because he said, Eminem, do you know him? And I was thinking, of course they know Eminem. And then I was thinking, wait a minute, Eminem is not that young anymore. So if you're talking in these, it's kind of hard to tell because we're looking at the back of heads, but they look like very young people to me. So it is actually possible that they don't know him as well as you would think. 10 years ago or 15 years ago, yeah, everybody would know, but maybe not so much. I work with a lot of young students. I work with adults too in my LTL Tutoring Central. That's my real business, the one that pays the bills. But and some of my students are very young. I have a 5-year-old. I have through all grade school and high school, and as I say, adults too. But the very young ones, sometimes when you mention someone, they say, "Who?" Like even somebody really famous, like Michael Jackson or Eminem, and they're like, "I don't know, never heard of them." And it's hard to believe, but it's true. Each generation.
И, конечно же, наших казахских композиторов.
That makes
Вот
sense.
если скажут, Димаш, вот пришел на американское телевидение, говорят, Димаш, а вот какая ваша самая любимая американская песня? Что вы поете не на сцене?
Конечно, это Майкл Джексон. Конечно же. Это богемская рапсодия и Фредди Меркьюри и все, что с ним связано. Конечно же, это Селин Дион.
Фрэнк Синатра?
Of course. Я очень обожаю творчество Дэвида Восса.
Yeah, another Canadian there. Yeah, I think Michael Jackson was his first, and we saw that picture at the beginning. Because Michael was known as a perfectionist as well, and whether or not that was instilled by his parents, his father, or whatever. But Michael continued, it seemed, to be a perfectionist in his art, in his music, and whatnot. So Dimash tries to do that as well, and I have mentioned in some of the comments and things, and that it's good to strive to be perfect, but there is no perfect. So I don't want people to do that too much because you can actually hurt yourself and reduce your quality. So just strive for the best. Strive for the best you can do. But yeah, David Foster's amazing too. Celine Dion, yeah, she is incredible. Also Canadian, by the way.
Оказалось, что
Michael
Димаш,
Jackson's not
так же как и
Canadian.
я, обожает американскую музыку и находит много общего между культурами.
Но, понимаете, в казахской музыке есть какие-то джазовые моменты, потому что у нас ритм часто встречается 6/8. И
синкопированная, может,
да,
синкопу.
да. И казахи тоже любят петь очень свободно. Хотел сказать просто, что у нас тоже свободная форма есть, и там тоже свободная форма есть.
Cool.
Майкл Джексон, Селин Дион, Лучано Паваротти, Андреа Бочелли,
Oh yeah.
Булат Буджерамыми.
All very good. Ooh, yes, Laura Fabian. Also Canadian.
Really, I dreamed about this moment from my child. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So
Very nice. Yes, I will put a link to the original video, so you can go and check that out there. I'll back up so we see Dimash. Yeah, link to the original video so you can go and check that out and check the credits and everything else that's there, and also a link to Dimash's channel so you can support him too. Excuse me, I'm just about going to choke. Okay, I think I got it under control. A lot of coughing issues on. what was I going to say? Yeah, a lot of Canadians he mentioned there, and that was kind of fun. But Michael Jackson, of course, a famous American singer, dancer, performer, and his whole family was artistic, really. But Michael reached the peak, I would say. He was the epitome of a performer there for quite some time. Very, very famous. And yeah, I really like Michael Jackson's music to this day. And I do, Laura Fabian, I have some of hers on my channel. Celine Dion is amazing. She is not my favorite singer, actually, but she is incredible. I've said before, sometimes people with so-called perfect pitch and all the rest of it are not the ones on the top of my list. I actually like different voices and different characters and whatnot. So although I really respect Celine Dion and she's done amazing things, um, not quite as much as some of the others, let's say. But Laura Fabian's on my channel for sure. And Andrea Bocelli, I really like him too, but I don't have him on my channel yet. I should probably do that. Dimash is probably saying Andrea Bocelli. I should check that out. You can let me know. This was really interesting as well. Musical taste and influence, very, very good. It's good to see that he has such a broad taste in music, and not too surprising, being a musician himself and striving to do the very best that he can. So that does make sense. Let me know what you think of this particular video. Let me know what you think of Dimash in general. Let me know how you're doing. You can do that too. Let me also, if you want to request a reaction to someone, you can do that. I'll add it to the regular list. If you want it bumped up, check in the description. Look there for links, like I said, to the original video in Dimash and other fun things you can do there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. The notification bell does help if videos are blocked. Sometimes they are, and then you won't necessarily get it in your feed if you haven't hit that notification bell. So, but not everyone wants to be notified all the time. It's up to you. What else was I going to say? I think that's all I have to say for now. Yeah, very interesting. We'll continue on with this series. And in the meantime, just keep listening, keep having fun. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.